Hey there, fellow traders. Welcome back to Insider Financial. In this video, we will discuss the stocks on our radar. First, we want to bring another profile to your attention immediately. We have profiled this company a few times in the past year. You remember from late November when we showed you this one at just 36 cents. It went on a massive run through December and January, and shortly after hit $1.22 for an incredible 200% plus run over several weeks. This has been one of the biggest profiles of the past year on our newsletter. Pull up SVRE immediately. It has pulled back recently with many small caps, but it may have bottomed out here around these levels. You're going to want to research it right away before the open. Founded in 2014 with a mission to make roads safer for drivers, passengers, and pedestrians alike, SaverOne develops cellular network-based technological solutions for reducing road accidents. Its innovative system for identifying and limiting the use of certain apps on mobile devices while operating a vehicle has already been widely adopted by dozens of companies in Israel. SaverOne is also developing an additional system that can detect and warn the driver of VRUs, those are vulnerable road users and pedestrians, crossing when the driver's field of vision is extremely limited. This system is currently in advanced stages of development. Located in Israel, the company currently employs over 50 workers in its research and development, sales, business, operations, and support departments. This one is traded on the Nasdaq since 2020. SaverOne's product portfolio addresses two main automotive segments. First is aftermarket segment, protecting existing cars, trucks, and buses, and working with vehicle fleets. Second, pre-market OEM segment, integrating SaverOne's protection technology in the vehicle assembly line. SaverOne's system is installed in vehicles to solve the problem of driver distraction as a result of drivers using distracting applications on their mobile phones while driving in a way that endangers their safety and the safety of their passengers. This phenomenon is considered one of the leading causes of road accidents worldwide. According to the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the annual cost of road accidents just in the U.S. stands at about $870 billion each year, excluding the cost of severe injury or death, with a quarter of those accidents estimated to be related to the use of the mobile phones while driving. SaverOne's technology specifically recognizes the driver area in the vehicle. It prevents the driver from accessing distracting applications such as messaging while allowing others, like navigation, without user intervention of consent, creating a safer driving environment. SaverOne's primary target markets include commercial and private vehicle fleets that are interested in reducing potential damages and significant costs, vehicle manufacturers that are interested in integrating safety solutions to their vehicles, and insurance and leasing companies. A company's strategy is to provide its technology for installation to customers in the aftermarket and address OEM vehicle manufacturers to install the company's protection technologies during the vehicle manufacturing process. The company dropped some exciting news this morning that is still circulating amongst traders. The company announced SaverOne launches 4 pilot projects with customers of Volvo Buses Mexico. At current levels, the market cap is just $3.87 million. But don't just take our word for it. Start your research. To read our full report on SVRE, click that link in the description or go to insiderfinancial.com. There is no spam and your info is never shared. You can unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at Insider Financial and unsubscribe. Moving on, Wall Street on Tuesday ended largely flat, rounding out a seesaw session that saw the benchmark S&P 500 take out a new intraday record high in the morning, but eventually closed just above the flat line. The mood remains cautious with the spotlight on a key Federal Reserve Monetary Policy Committee meeting that is widely expected to conclude on Wednesday, with the central bank delivering its first interest rate cut since 2020. There has indeed been a lot of debate over the past 2 weeks over the size of the Fed's anticipated rate cut. According to the CME FedWatch tool, latest odds show a 59% probability for a larger 50 basis point cut and a 41% probability for a quarter point cut. The debate has also made tomorrow's Fed rate decision one of the most keenly anticipated ones in recent memory. This would be the central bank's first rate cut since 2020. All eyes will be on tomorrow's FOMC meeting results and whether the Fed cuts by 25 or 50 basis points. The odds favor a 25 basis point cut, but the data over the past months could justify a 0.5% reduction in the Fed funds rate if the central bank decides to be more aggressive. And guys, the short squeeze names on my scanner are popping. First up is the Children's Place, PLCE. This one's popping over 55% of the float is short. It soared today 42% amid a high level of short interest outstanding on the retailer. Volume was above normal as shares broke out to a 6-month high. The rally started last week after the company's Q2 earnings report was released. Sales were down 7.5% to $319.7 million, although this was a result of a decline in e-commerce sales as the company proactively rationalized its unprofitable promotional strategies, inflated marketing spend, and free shipping offers to significantly improve profitability. Those efforts not only improved the profitability of the e-commerce business despite lower revenue, but benefited the brick-and-mortar channel as the business experienced positive comparable store sales for the first time in 10 quarters. So, getting a change here, and this is why the stock has been rallying. GEVO was up 16%, closed up 16% today, was up as high as $1.83 today, up 30% at one point, following a U.S. patent awarded earlier this week, as well as the last week's news that it will purchase a 65 million gallon per year carbon capture and sequestration equipped ethanol plant in North Dakota for $210 million. Nasdaq notified GEVO of a potential delisting last month after the shares spent 30 straight days under $1, but now the company will likely not need to enact a reverse split to meet the exchange minimum bid requirement. That is indeed very positive news. GEVO said on Monday it was granted a patent for an ethanol to olefins process that uses certain proprietary catalyst combinations for converting ethanol into olefins. The CEO, Patrick Gruber, said, "We've been pursuing simplified alcohol to olefin technology since 2007, understanding that low-cost, robust processes to make the right olefins is the critical step to make jet fuel, gasoline, and plastics." The company also said last week it agreed to acquire Red Trail Energy's ethanol production plant and CCS assets in North Dakota for $210 million. The company said the deal will accelerate its goal to transform renewable carbon and photosynthetic energy into net zero liquid transportation fuels and chemicals while abating carbon. 10% of the float is short. Lastly, guys, MCVT is still on our radar, being steady climbing over the past couple of days. Float just 1.8 million shares. Some of the smart money that we follow on stock twits are in this name: OG Tigris, Real Earn Franklin, and Stocks Rockman. So recommend you give them a follow. They've been covering a lot of low floats that end up running and getting squeezed. So they've been putting up some winners on stock twits, so I highly recommend giving them a follow. And as always, good luck to all except the shorts. I will also be scanning the pre-market. If I see anything else, I will let subscribers know. However, Wednesday's primary focus is SVRE. Make sure you read our full report and do your research. At Insider Financial, we put stocks on your radar with potential outsized moves. As I repeatedly stated, there are always opportunities in the markets daily. The important thing is identifying which stocks to invest in to grab that money. The key is trading green, not red. We're looking for those momentum plays with catalysts. It's all about finding momentum before it happens and riding that wave. That's what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. And to get our small cap reports, we cover low float, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks, lithium stocks, and insider buying. Click that link in the description or go to InsiderFinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at Insider Financial and unsubscribe. Finally, thanks to Sure Thing Media for sponsoring this video on SVRE. Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion, is meant for informational and educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for joining us today on Insider Financial. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to never miss the latest insights and strategies. Until next time, happy trading. Bye-bye.